Welcome to Faith in the Quiet, the podcast where we explore how to grow closer to God in stillness and solitude. I'm Pamela, and today we're talking about how to deepen your prayer life in solitude. If you've ever struggled with prayer or wondered how to make your quiet time more meaningful, this episode is for you. In a world full of noise, prayer in solitude is an invitation to step into God's presence without distractions. Jesus himself often withdrew to quiet places to pray, showing us the importance of alone time with the Father. But how do we make the most of these moments? First, create a dedicated space for prayer. It doesn't have to be fancy. A quiet corner, a cozy chair, or even a peaceful walk outdoors. Set a regular time to meet with God. Just as we schedule important meetings, setting a consistent prayer time helps build discipline and expectation. Also endeavor to start your time of prayer with gratitude and worship. Sometimes we jump into prayer with our needs first, but starting with gratitude changes everything. Psalm 100:4 says, "Enter his gates with thanksgiving and his courts with praise." Begin by thanking God for his presence, his faithfulness, and even the quiet moment you've been given. Another thing you can do is to listen more and speak less. Prayer isn't just about talking, it's also about listening. Have you ever sat in silence after praying and simply waited? God often speaks in stillness. Elijah didn't hear him in the wind, earthquake, or fire, but in a gentle whisper. 1 Kings 19:12. Invite God to speak and just be present. You can also use scripture to guide your prayer. When words fail, let the Bible be your prayer guide. Praying scripture helps us align our hearts with God's will. Try meditating on verses like Psalm 46:10. Be still and know that I am God, and let them shape your conversation with Him. Journaling your prayers is also a good practice you can adopt. Writing down your prayers helps you stay focused and gives you a record of God's faithfulness. When you look back, you'll see how He has answered, guided, and grown you in ways you didn't expect. Finally, end your prayer time by surrendering your worries to God. Philippians 4:6 reminds us to present our requests to God, but also to trust Him with the outcome. Release your burdens into His hands and rest in His peace. As you seek to deepen your prayer life in solitude, remember this: God is always near, waiting to meet you in the quiet. Thank you for joining me today on Faith in the Quiet. If this episode blessed you, share it with a friend, and let's grow in faith together. Until next time, embrace the quiet and seek Him there.